All right, first question for Trayce. Let's go Tom Brew.
Hey, Trayce, Coach talked a lot about just being so much better in the second half and getting better looks inside and such. I mean, it seemed like more of that first half, though, was really just that last 7-8 minutes or so. But how good is it to feel like you guys all bounced back collectively like you did and came right out and got a nice run going?
Really just being able to play inside out is really big and key for us, especially I think our guards have built a lot of confidence in shooting the ball in the last 2 games. So hopefully we can keep that up and just keep playing inside out. If they double or do whatever they do, we can hit open shots. So
Zach Osterman.
I mean, Trayce, it's a simplistic question, but you talk about it there. Just how much does it change the calculus for you guys in the post? I know Coach talked about Trayce Thompson and the way he played in the second half, but how much does it change life for you down low when you've got Armaan hitting some threes, you got Al hitting a couple? There's just maybe you're loosening up that defense a little bit more.
Most definitely, it really opens up the game. Just even with Race just shooting those shots, having so they can't sag off of them really helps. But at the same time, I thought Race really came in the second half. He was amped up and ready to go. And Coach Miller told us at halftime that they weren't here to mess around. So, but we got back into it, and then we started playing our ball.
Jeff Rabjohns.
Hey, Trayce. Butler scores 37 points the first 20 minutes, only 6 points the first 10 minutes of the second half. What was the big key in that changing so much for you guys?
Really just for us, it's really just getting in the passing lanes, getting deflections. I thought in the first half we were kind of lackadaisical on the ball. And we let their bigs do really whatever they wanted with no crowds. They're taking 6 to 7 dribbles to get position on us. But the second half, we started getting engaged more, and we were really locked in on the defensive end. And then when you start getting stops and getting out in transition, it starts carrying over, and you wear teams down with that. So,
Alex Bozich for Armaan.
Hey, Armaan, sorry I didn't see you there. Just your shooting performance. We asked you about this a little bit yesterday. You don't know. You said you kind of don't know what it is about shooting in that building. Now that you've done it again, do you have any more insight as to why you're comfortable in that building and just kind of what was working for you in the first half? Was it just a matter of seeing that first shot go down and then your confidence built from that point?
I still don't know why this gym is having these good shooting performances, but it's just my teammates giving me open looks, and I saw the first one go down. For any shooter, gives you a lot of confidence when you see that first shot go down. And my teammates kept finding me. My bigs were setting good screens and getting me open, so I was just able to knock them down.
Tyler Talkman.
This is a question for both of you. I know you've known each other for a while, so Trayce, what would you say your favorite thing about watching Armaan develop has been, and then same thing to Armaan about Trayce?
I'll start. Armaan has always been a great player. Last year, he started the first 10 games, and he was really confident, and then kind of at the back end of the season didn't play as much. So I know he wanted to prove to himself this year what kind of player he is. I already knew he was capable of doing all these things, and all the work he's put in is starting to show out here. He's become a really, really good guard. He's one of our best defenders, and he's shooting the ball at a really high rate. So.
And about Trayce, I've known Trayce for a long time, and it always was not like how he is now. He can attest to that. So, just seeing him get better year after year, being a dominant force in college basketball right now, I'm happy for him and I'm proud of him. But, we both know we still got things to work on and get better and get more wins.
Okay, last question, Mike Schumann.
Yeah, Armaan, Trayce talked about the defensive improvement in the second half from the front court perspective. What did you see from the guard perspective? It looked like you guys closed out on shooters a lot more and stopped their three-point shooting.
I think guard-wise, we just got to limit their drives and, have good gaps. And then I think on my end, I kind of messed up a little bit guarding Bolton. He was supposed to be dead on catch, but, I made enough plays, got enough stops for us to get the win.
All right, thank you.
Shout out Joey Brush.
Shout out JB.